Welcome to Toffee TV. It's done. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Everton have signed Yerry Mina. We have waited. I don't know how long. Well, I'm sure I could tell you if I wanted to, but this transfer has seemed to have dragged on for a long time. It's been muted for nearly a month, I would say.
Easily a month, yeah.
Nearly a month, almost a month, probably a month. And we've got my man, or Marcel Brands has got his man. Let's just say that. 23-year-old centre back, 6'4", Colombian defender. We seen it. Oh God, I want that kit. I had that kit. Long story. He looks great in blue. Let's just say that. Scored 3 goals in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Scored 6 times in 15 games for Colombia. That's amazing.
Striker's record, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very good. Yeah, he's a big imposing centre back, isn't he? The deal's been very complicated and dragged on. I don't necessarily think it was from his side as well. I think Barca have dragged the heels on stuff as well, but you know, Everton have hung in there, which was one of the things we spoke about, you know, in terms of wanting your target and staying in the race, and that's exactly what they've done, and ultimately they've won the race for him. And you know, everyone wanted a big imposing centre back, and there we have.
Well, this is it, isn't it? At the end of the day, they've gone looking for one. I don't think there's too many around, and this guy has been on the list, at the top of the list, it would seem, for a long time. There's been other names brought up, but this guy was always top of the list. This always seemed to be Everton's number one, and that's all you can pin your hopes on, isn't it? Is that they know what this kid's qualities are. Listen, he's had a very fast rise. This lad, you know, he was, I think, he's playing for Palmeiras for a year, and then he's gone to Barcelona. He's only played 5 games for Barcelona. He's not their cup of tea for one reason or another. It doesn't suit the style Barcelona play, but it doesn't mean he's not going to suit the way we want to play. And hopefully, with the fact that he's a big imposing player, which, you know, I'm hoping that he'll have the assets, the speed that we'll need to play a higher line, that he can be the defender that Everton are crying out for, to be honest.
Yeah, we're not going to know till he plays in the Premier League what he's, you know, how good he is or how good he can be, but he's imposing in both boxes.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of snide about him. We've seen that in the England match. There was a lot of antics going on in that. He scored in that, of course, as well. Seems like a good athlete. I don't think he's the most cultured on the ball.
No.
Shall we say that? But he does bring the ball out, ironically enough. But you've got to trust the manager, and you've got to trust the director of football. They've watched him. They'll know what he brings. They'll know what, you know. I believe I've read some stuff last night on his move to Barcelona, which a South American reporter, journalist, had written about when he'd gone to Barcelona in January. Loads of really positive stuff. Now, okay, that hasn't necessarily transformed into his play at Barcelona, but everything that he said, he's aggressive, he's a leader, he attacks the ball in the penalty area, he pulls people about, he's a great character, all of the things you'd want to hear. So you know, ultimately the asset test is him actually playing in the Premier League. Yeah, it is. And listen, there's been reports from Spain about the way he plays, and you know, words like liability for Barcelona, and they don't fill you with hope straight off the bat. I appreciate that, but Barcelona, and Spain is a very different culture to what it is. Barcelona want their defenders to, you know, play it out from the back, keep possession, move the ball around. Maybe those aren't this guy's assets, and what this guy's assets are is just the fact that he's a good defender. I take someone like Sylvain Distin, who I don't think we've ever replaced. No. And when he first came at Everton, I was worried. Even though he played for the likes of Man City and he played for the likes of Portsmouth, he always looked like he had a mistake in him, and he did for the first few months. But I think once he settled and once he got that partnership and that understanding,
certainly next to Phil Jagielka. I think once that understanding and what they knew what each other's strengths were, I think that was a really good partnership. Yes, listen, it wasn't amazing, but you could trust it more times than not. And maybe that's what we need to look for in this kid. Maybe, you know, his strengths aligned with someone else's strengths, whether it be Mason Holgate, whether it be Keane. Those strengths might just align to come up with a centre-back partnership that we can rely on. And at the end of the day, that's all you can hope, isn't it? That's when they see a player that they understand how these things are going to fit together.
Yeah, I don't think there's any perfect centre-backs. Liverpool pays 75 million for Van Dijk, who has mistakes in him. I think they've all got. That's the nature of football. You're never going to get a centre-back in who is perfect. It's not going to happen. No. You know, what you need is you need him to be solid. You need him to be dependable. You need him to be organised, aggressive. If you've got all of that,
yeah,
it'll make up, you know, and then other people can help you out. So, but that's what it's all about. You're a team at the end of the day. You're a back four. It's a unit. If they do make mistakes, you hope your keeper can get you out of trouble. Everyone will make mistakes, every defender, but we have to trust in the manager and the director of football that they've got the person he wants. They're the one building the team. I think some people need to move away from analysing every single player and going, he's crap, he's done this, he's done that. Let the manager sort that, and if he ultimately is, they'll move him on.
Yeah, time will tell. You never know, do you? You can't always you can't always know with any player. That's the top and bottom of it. You can't.
No guarantees.
There aren't at all. We'll have to wait and see. But again, listen, they've hung in there for a long time. I don't think they would have hung in there if they didn't think he was a good player. And ultimately, it's whether you test, you know, whether you agree with the judgments of those people, and the only way we'll know that is in time, and we'll find out.
Of course.
But there you have it. Yerry Mina is an Everton player. Good luck to him, and hopefully he will improve this back four. Let us know your thoughts in the comments anyway on the signing, the window as a whole, transfer deadline day, everything. Let us know in the comments. We'll see you later.